Hey guys, CB Warrior here, bringing a video from our last war. I actually meant to do a review of the war against Hanoi there. We basically got a perfect war. The only star that was left remaining was a Town Hall 11, if I remember correctly, and it was like a maxed out Town Hall 11. And No, I'm sorry. That was this war. The only one that we didn't 3-star was the Max Town Hall 11. Against Sonoya, it was a Max Town Hall 10. And we only had a mid-level Town Hall 10. But that was the only star we left on the board. Had a great war. Some people were making some really nice attacks. But unfortunately, got super busy and was not able to do it before they cleared it, obviously. But I just want to give a shout out to the guys in the clan for having really close to having 2 perfect wars in a row. So great job, guys. And this one was almost a perfect war as well. As you can see, we did win 28-21. And unfortunately, this clan that we were fighting just decided not to finish the war. Left me and Jabroni untouched. Only used half their attacks. As you can see, Max Town Hall 11 there, got 58% on them. Just didn't quite get the Town Hall, just missed getting the 2 stars. But other than that, we absolutely cleaned up. But guys, I did it again. I 3-starred another Town Hall 10, and I will finish off this video showing you that attack against their number 3. So I'm going to start off. We're going to look at Kutch. And he is our number 10 in this war. He is a Town Hall 8, guys. And I don't know how Marvel, who's the other, our number 9 in this war, got matched up against this base, and Kutch got matched up with a base exactly like this. I don't understand that. I guess it's because they have a Max Town Hall 10 and an 11, and we do not. But you can see, like, sometimes I feel like Supercell really kind of messes up how they match up people in war, because these guys' bases, although some of them not underpowered, were not very well made, but the bottom 2 guys were both like Town Hall 5s, and ours were 8s, so that didn't make any sense to me. I don't understand how that happened, but just wanted to point that out, that was kind of a little unfair. But we're going to look at Ninja. He usually does hogs, but he did drags on this one. Double zap Quake. Creates the funnel on the bottom, on the left there with his king. Uses a dragon on the right. And as soon as that funnel's starting to be made, drops another dragon on the right, just to make sure that he really gets his funneling done well on that right side. King is handling that left side very easily. Also gets the CC lure, which is great. Rest of the dragons come in down on the bottom. Rage goes down for them. They're going to get through those buildings there and get onto the air defenses pretty quickly within that rage. CC balloons come down. They're going right for that one air defense where fewer dragons actually went. More dragons went to the right. And they are able to take out the other air defense, no problem. And those balloons are just going to clean up defenses now. A lot of the defenses are distracted by the dragons, and they're just going to kind of make their way through the rest of this base, taking out both those arch towers at the same time. Dragons are going to just, cause devastation, which is what they do. Fast forwarding, you can see easy 3 stars. Boom. Nice job, Ninja. He did have a 6-star war. Also taking out number 7, also with a dragon attack. These guys were very vulnerable to air attacks this war. So we did a good job against them. So this is Unleashed. He is a Town Hall 8.5. A little underdeveloped. Did not max out all of his spells and his troops before going to Town Hall 9. Guys, I strongly encourage, make sure you get all of your stuff upgraded all the way before moving up to Town Hall, because, hey, guess what? A level 2 Quake there would have taken care of that air defense, even though he missed kind of his drop on that lightning. He did not get it directly on the air defense. But guys, it doesn't matter. Half a breath from a dragon and it's gone. But this is the attack you want to do, guys. Double Zap Quake, 2 different air defenses. So you're doing 4 lightnings, 2 quakes, and then mass drags. This is a Town Hall 8 cleanup, guys. This is how you want to do it. If you're going to be cleaning up a Town Hall 8 as a Town Hall 9, this is the strategy you want to use. So you can see, even with missing that second air defense, he is going to absolutely just wreck this base. It's just such an OP way to kill a Town Hall 8. Like, there's just nothing a Town Hall 8 can do if you do this strategy as a Town Hall 9 stepping down. It is almost a guaranteed thing every single time. So good job, Unleashed. Way to use a smart tactic for this cleanup. Boom. There's the 3 stars. Alright. Next is my attack on 5. And within 2 seconds, you're going to see that this is a Gova low base. He has cord air defenses. Boom. There you can see. And his queen is right by the other one. So naturally, I'm just going to come in from that bottom left side. Start out with wizards in the corner just to make sure I don't leave those builder huts stranded. I do make a mistake here. I drop all of my wall breakers at once, and there's a giant bomb, so I have a wall breaker fail. Fortunately, I've completely cleared out that whole entire side, so when I drop my Valkyries, they're only going to go in. And I did have an extra bomb in the CC, wall breaker that is. Jump spell goes down, my Valkyries completely ignore it pretty much. But they're going to just beat through that wall there and eventually get back into that rage where I want them to go, and the heal that's there as well. Drop poisons to protect them when that hound burst, because unfortunately my queen did get locked on it. And as you're going to see here very shortly, I am already sprinkling in balloons. Guys, use them early. There's no reason not to. They're so slow moving. You need to get them in there while the defenses are distracted. And as you can see, I absolutely killed this base. No problem. Queen, king are still up. Queen still got her ability, and I saved 1 balloon for those builder huts up top there. And as you can see, I'm going to drop them right now just to help with that cleanup. Keeping a troop for cleanup is always a good idea when using balloons, just because they're so slow moving. It can be painful sometimes. But like I said, absolutely destroyed the space, no problem. And there's the 3 stars. Boom. Alright. Sometimes, guys, you just get matched up against a clan, and you know you're gonna win, and this is one of them. So next one we're gonna look at is actually Clockwork. Stepping up and 3-starring this Town Hall 10. Now, guys, this is a Town Hall 10 that I also 3-star. And as you can see, it is not the most well-designed base. I've seen worse designs, if you can believe it or not. And I think this one was a little bit harder for me to 3-star than the last one I did. But I'm really excited about Clockwork getting a 3 stars on this. He's steadily been improving, using his Valkyries, learning how to really create a nice, very wide funnel, being patient on their deployment here. As you can see, he's starting to deploy them in now, which is really good because he's cleared out those 2 side compartments, meaning his Valkyries are going to go right up the core. which is exactly what you want to do. Because he's got so many in there, guys, actually throwing down that heal is a good idea. Now, I would not have used 2 heals here. I would have just used 1 and just made sure I kept it centralized in that place, and then watched where they went and then dropped the second one. But he does a good job. His golems are still up, still tanking. His queen is broken off on the right there. His king did die, unfortunately. But those golems are going to come in handy as they will distract some of the defenses as the Valkyries come back into range of them. So the mass group of Valks up there, up on the right, are just going to absolutely destroy that right side. Unfortunately, the ones on the left are going to slowly be taken out. That golem is tanking that mortar, which is nice. Mortars aren't going to do a whole lot to Valkyries, but every little bit does count. So that golem on the bottom left there, getting hit by the hound, is doing an awesome job of keeping that hound out of range of everything that was dropped before. Valkyries spinning up, get into that compartment, take out that arch tower, which was the last real threat. And they're just going to finish cleaning up this base, guys. And boom, there's the 3 stars. Nice job, Clockwork. Keep it up, dude. Next one is I'm going Bob hitting the number 2. This is a Town Hall 11 stepping down. But having him still 3-star a pretty high level Town Hall 10 is very important for us. As of a few months ago, this would not have happened. And it had nothing to do with troops. It had to do with Bob just kind of really getting his attack strategies down and learning how to do a queen walk and how to funnel properly and the timing of things. For him, it was always really a timing issue. One of the things I would say here is it actually would have been better had he used a rage here to keep his queen alive. It might have worked out a little bit better here. But he's getting what he wants out of it, which is that his queen is clearing out this whole entire side. So that way when he drops his miners, those miners are going to go up the middle. So he's going to drop his king now and his warden. He drops several miners down here on the bottom left, which I thought was awesome, because that meant that all of those other miners are going to go right up the core as his king had finished cleaning out the funnel on the top side there. So all of his miners are moving into the base now under a rage. Unfortunately, he does miss that second Inferno with his second freeze. He did get the Expo, but he could have gotten both. But his miners are absolutely just clearing out that core. Grand Warden is in there giving them an HP buff. Unfortunately, those stupid healers are stuck on a troop that does not need them. But the miners have cleaned out the core, and they're going to work their way around the outside now, and they're going to get back into the Archer Tower there and that Tesla, the 2 Teslas and that cannon, no problem. Like I said, they do have the Grand Warden with them, and he is helping them kind of clear out this area. And it's not going to be a problem getting the 3 stars now. So great job, Bob. Keep learning. Keep working on that queen walk. Keep getting better, dude. And boom, there's the 3 stars. Very nice. All right, so the next one I'm going to show is an attack I made on their number 3. And one of the things is that typically I wait to make my attacks until later in the war, because I do a lot of cleanup work within the Town Hall 9 level. I like giving other people a chance to try things out, and then if they don't get it, the base is scouted, and it gives me an easier chance of getting the 3 stars because I know where the traps are and I know what's in the CC. But like I said, I typically do the cleanup work. But it allows me sometimes when we have easier opponents like this and we've 3-starred all the other Town Hall 9s, to step up and hit a Town Hall 10 like this. It's just fun because it's good practice for when I do eventually push up into the Town Hall 10 level, which is going to be a little bit as I only have mid-teen heroes. My walls are progressing, but it's still going to take some time. But I'm going to come in on the right side. I'm going to drop a jump spell right there by that elixir storage, right into the core. But first I'm going to drop my queen on this cannon, and she's going to walk down this way, clearing out those 2 defenses and then pushing into that compartment. But she gets that whole the barracks, the cannon, dark elixir drill, and archer tower all cleared, meaning that my Valkyries are only going to go into this section where I want them to go. Drop a golem right here on this, and wizard to clear out those 2 gold mines. Drop the Valkyries right off of this point so that way they go right into that core and don't walk up north on me. Goes exactly as I planned. Valkyries go right into the core and they get locked on to the queen, aggroed onto her like I hoped they would and knew they would. And as soon as they do that, they're in the core. They have nowhere else to go, so they're going to wreck everything that's in the core, and eventually push their way out into other compartments. But as you can see, jump spell comes down. CC Valkyries and wizard there, king, and then the rest of the Valkyries I brought. Rage just to get through those 2 compartments as quickly as possible. Heal to keep them alive going through that second area, and giant bombs that go off there, and then a second rage to get through that top part of that middle section. I do have a bunch of Valkyries that drop off into that larger compartment on the bottom, which is just fine. My queen is down there and would have taken care of all of that, but it just speeds up the process. They split off in 3 different directions, but that's fine. While they're tanking, I am able to drop in 3 wizards to kind of just help speed up my queen, getting through that section as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, she does aggro onto that stupid hound, and it is going to burst, but I drop a nice early poison as soon as I see it's about to go, just to make sure that I preserve the troops I have remaining as much as possible. So there goes the poison. Here comes the second one over there on the left, just to protect, like I said, the troops that I have remaining. My healers do peel off and heal off some of my other units, which is fine. It's always nice when you have healers that survive, although one does get roasted there, as you can see, but that one healer is going to lock onto my king actually, and just keep him alive long enough to tank for the Valkyries until they can actually push through into the core, because they do not have a lot of health left. But my queen still is up, still has her ability, and she's gonna get this cleanup finished. But boom, there it is, guys. There's the 3 stars. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that just lets you know, guys, with a lower Town Hall 10, it is possible for Town Hall 9s to step up and 3-star them. It does help when bases are not quite well designed like that, with a big central core space there. That's perfect for Valkyries. But with a good plan and decent level heroes, a Town Hall 9 can definitely 3-star a Town Hall 10. You just got to be able to execute and get it done. But great job, guys. We've been doing very well. Keep up the good work and keep learning, guys. See you next time.